welcome back to the Black and Gold Standard Podcast. And just wanted to get on here tonight and just talk about some rumors that was going around with the Steelers and talk about the combine a little bit that's actually going on as we speak. So I know for the combine, I know the defensive linemen and the linebackers were working out today. So I know the Steelers probably were really all over these D linemen because I truly believe that's probably going to be the first pick in the draft. Um, I think it's a good chance that they go D lineman, defensive tackle actually, um, in the draft. So I'm quite sure that they were really paying attention to the guys working out today. Um, Not so much linebacker. I mean, not to say that they wouldn't get one or draft one, but I don't really think they really in that market for a at least a high draft pick. Now, they might could do something at the end of the draft. If it's a guy they like or somebody they think they could maybe develop. But I don't see them using a prime pick for a linebacker. But defensive tackle, definitely, I can see that being the probably the first pick. The pick 21. I can see the Steelers definitely going in that direction. Um, just some of the rumors that was going around, and to me, I don't know. Whenever any type quarterback becomes available, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers is just going to automatically be mentioned. And right now, I think the Rogers stuff has kind of died down, but now it's the Matthew Stafford. Now, me personally, I would love to have Matthew Stafford. I mean, I actually was saying this years ago when he got traded from Detroit, and I remember it was a lot of people saying, "Oh no, it's Stafford's no good, and he ain't did nothing in Detroit," but he was on a terrible team. Um, and I still believe Stafford probably got at least another good 2 years in him. But the thing with that is, for the amount of money that you got to pay and what you're gonna have to give up for him, which I've heard two number ones, I've heard a number one and a number two. I've heard switching. The Steelers get the Rams number one pick. Rams get the Steelers number one pick, which I think is not a big difference. I think the Steelers is 21, and I think the Rams may have like the 26th pick. So I heard swapping up the first round picks, and then the Steelers giving up two twos. You hear a lot of stuff, but I think at this point, I would love to have Stafford, but I'm kind of out. I'm kind of out. Just really, at this point, the Steelers can't be giving up draft picks. Now, if it was just the move from 21 to 26 to get Stafford, I might go for that one. I might go for that one. But to give up a second and maybe give up 2 seconds, I'm not. I'm not really. I'm not down for that. So that wouldn't be something that I would want to do. Um, I heard a little bit of Daniel Jones, but again, that's just talk. I don't see the Steelers really being looking at him. Then you got the normal Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, which actually is kind of calmed down on Russell Wilson, and it kind of seems like the Steelers want to go, with Justin Fields. But like I say, the problem with that is, do Justin Fields really want to come back here? That's going to be the question. And then also, I mean, I don't blame Fields. I mean, he owes it to himself. I mean, you ain't got to a point that you're a free agent, so you might as well take advantage of that and see what other offers is out there. and try to maximize the money that you can get. And the only way you're gonna be able to do that is to get into free agency instead of, because the Steelers could sign him right now. You can sign your own free agents, right now. But I like I say, if I'm Fields, I kind of test the market a little bit, but you got to be careful with that because you don't want to kind of put yourself in a situation where you test in the market and the Steelers move on and sign somebody else. So it's a situation that hopefully can play itself out sooner than later. What else have we been here? That's really pretty much it. Not too much else is really going on right now. Like I say, the combine is going, and it was defensive tackles and linebackers today. I got a chance to see a little bit of the big guys run, which is always funny. I seen a few of the linebackers run. It's some pretty fast guys. Even the big guys. I mean, for the size of some of these guys, I seen a couple of guys that was under 5, and that that's pretty impressive to be. Some of them guys is like 300 plus and running that fast. So it's some good athletes. And like I say, the Steelers is definitely in the market to get a defensive tackle, if not 2. They might go for 2, but with that said, we will see how that go. I'm very interested to see the quarterbacks, just to see um, how these quarterbacks look, because I think the Steelers are maybe not like I say again, not to take a guy high, but I could see in the 4th round if it's a guy out there that they like, take a stab at him. But obviously, that guy wouldn't be the answer. You'll basically be signing your third quarterback. So I mean, yeah, I would say that, and then probably could eventually be the number 2. But um, you know, like I say, it's just right now the Steelers got to figure out what they want to do with Fields, because you don't want to be in that situation like what you were in last year, where you had the offense for Russell Wilson, then you had an offense for Justin Fields, where you can if you think you're gonna be bringing Fields back, then you want to be able to get a guy that's kind of similar to him, so the offense doesn't have to change. You just can plug in that next guy, and they can run the same offense. So that's that's something that you got to look at. Uh, Other than that, I see the Steelers maybe making some roster moves coming up here shortly. Some guys that they probably, they got about 3 or 4 guys that they probably gonna let go. Um, the Steelers have about $60 million in cap room, but they can make moves, and especially if they rework uh, T.J. Watt, or sign T.J. Watt to a new contract. Um, the Steelers could get up to almost $90-something million in salary cap room. So they had the money to go out and pay some guys, and I think I can see them doing that. I can see them bringing in a corner, a veteran corner, and and maybe paying that guy some big money. I can see them going after like a Trey Smith, offensive guard, which that's going to be a nice amount of money. So it's just, hey, if you want to move on to the next level and get out this drought that we are, we need better players. And to get better players, you gotta pay up. That's just how it is. You gotta pay up. So again, we'll see what happened. But I just wanted to get on here and just talk a few little things real quick. And that is it for now. And until next time, I will talk to you later.